Sun's right in my eyes. I tried to schedule it. I really did. It just, I don't know what's going on, but I'm telling you what. If y'all don't believe that YouTube is messing with people, conservatives, I have had so many of people that I follow have their channels like either wiped out, YouTube shut them down, or they weren't getting all their subscribers. I mean, literally, I have over 500 videos, and it's just been I mean, it's either that or I'm just really boring. I mean, I'll take the second. It probably is. I'm really boring, but I'm also, you know, I can be quite witty at times. In fact, my sarcasm is a little bit abrupt sometimes, but I mean it all in just good fun, because after a while I just can't hardly take people no more. So anywho, so I decided I would jump on here and do a ride along. I'm just gonna let it roll till somebody jumps on here. Yeah, I'm just talking to the air right now. I gotta wait till somebody gets on here. And you see Juliet, she's doing her job. She's patrolling the car. She's making certain that nobody. Here I am. I'm talking to the. I should have mounted that thing where I could have let y'all look at the road while I traveled. Any takers out there want to ride? Do a DoorDash ride along? Come on, guys. Be a good girl, Juliet. Is anybody out there? That was totally off key. Completely. Good thing nobody's listening. I will tell y'all this though. I got pretty good at it talking to myself. Talking to myself, talk to Juliet, talk to the Lord. Like, I tried to set it up twice to do a live stream, like give y'all like 15-20 minutes, because I just know that people are waiting on pins and needles for me to go live. I mean, I crack myself up. And this phone is gonna vibrate. I need a gimbal. I need a holder for my phone. A gimbal, is that how you say it? For my phone. Alright, I'm going to give it a few more minutes. I'll get till 5 minutes. And if nobody comes on, I'm going to exit out of this live stream and try to schedule it. Yep. No, I don't think so. Juliet. Alrighty then. It is what it is. No takers. Alrighty. Then I will exit out when I get up here. Yeah, my sister thinks, she's like, I don't know what you got going on. I'm like, I don't got anything going on. I'm just tired. I'm just really, really tired. Okay, do I want to take this one? No, not really. Oh, hey, Shangy girls. I'm just about to close this live stream. I sure appreciate you dropping it. I literally was about to close it. So I said, let me do a DoorDash ride along. And so now I got somebody here. I'm going to go pick up my second order. Yeah, I said, you know what? If nobody's here by 5 minutes, I'm going to shut it down because I tried to schedule it like twice to, give everybody like a 15-minute notice. I know people are waiting on pins and needles for me to go live, Right. But anywho, a girl can dream, right? Anyway, yeah, I was like, yeah, there's nobody. So I tried to schedule it twice. We'll give y'all like a 15-minute heads up. And it wouldn't let me do it. So yeah, I'm door dashing. I think my phone's gonna jump. I need a gimbal for it. How was your day today, Shangy? Hope I'm saying that right. Alright guys, so when I have to go in and get food, I'm gonna have to leave y'all with you're in good hands with Juliet. Trust me. She's all over the car whenever I go in to get food. Yep, about to. It's my second delivery. But I'm so excited because I got a key made. Hey, Nancy Drew. Thanks for coming in. I'm going to run in and get my food, my DoorDash order. I'm going to leave y'all with Juliet till I get back. All right, Miss Juliet. I have to lock her in the car. I'm back. All right, guys, I'm back. Was Juliet good? I normally don't have to wait in there too long, but it's Friday afternoon, so they're getting busy. So she was chill. Yeah, she's, you guys look, she's a little diva. This is the side seat. This is where I got 3 pillows over there. She's spoiled. All right, Miss Juliet, you ready? This one's about 8 miles. Normally, I do not take a order if it doesn't pay me but $1. It has to pay me a minimum of $1 a mile. But the afternoon's just getting cranked up. I can see that 5 guys in a burger, or 5 guys, they're starting to get really busy. Yeah, she's a good girl. Juliet's such a sweetheart. She's a good baby. And she will protect me, I'll tell you that, but she's just a sweetheart. Y'all, she's mad at me because, so she threw up twice and she had diarrhea, but she threw up in the car once, and then once in the house, and then she had diarrhea. I noticed it out in the yard. So I stopped giving her the raw meat and I cooked it in with some rice and some peas and carrots. She ain't having it. She's not having that cooked meat with peas and carrots and rice. She's mad. She hadn't eaten all day. She's being really, really stubborn. Aren't you, Juliet? And so I have that little thing on her, that collar on her. Now, okay, Juliet. You can shock them, but I would never shock her. I just do it to vibrate, because whenever I'm going, I hope this thing wasn't going to bounce, but it looks like it is. Because when I'm out door dashing, if we pass a car, if we pass an animal, she goes crazy. Anywho, so yeah, I've been using the little remote little thing right here to buzz when she starts acting up, or if I want to correct the behavior. You'd think I killed her or something, but it's not doing anything to her. But anyway, she just she thinks it's coming from her butt. I don't know why. But yeah, Juliet's awesome. So guys, hey, I got an awesome thing. So all right, here's what happened. When I was in Norfolk, Virginia, my key broke off in my ignition. The key is still broke off in my ignition, but I can put the other part of it with the key fob in it and just and turn it, and it works. So I'm lucky in that aspect. However, the key, I had one other key, and this one here, it's breaking. Literally, there's a line there and there's a line there, and it's twisted. It looks like it's going to give in this soft metal. So Toyota dealership was going to charge me $205 for the key fob, the key fob combination, which is this, and then another $150 to program it. Well, my daughter got on the internet and checked Amazon, and she said, no, just you can order it from Amazon. She said, and then you can have Ace Hardware program it. All right, Juliet, I'll let the other window. So I was like, well, oh, I know what. So I called Ace Hardware because I needed to make sure that they were going to do it. or that they could do it after explaining to them, because my key is warped. You can't put the key into the machine and let it try to copy it and make you a new one. And I knew this because I've already been to, it was either Home Depot or Lowe's. But anyway, so luckily I called because there wasn't a Ace Hardware here in Pensacola that would do it. But they said the one in Gulf Breeze can manually cut you a key, manually. You said my family raised German short-haired pointers. Very familiar with the e-collars. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was, yeah, 200 and then 150. But so I called the Ace Hardware out in Gulf Breeze, and I spoke to the guy. See, she's back and forth. I spoke to the guy, and he was able to get his, he was able to order me get a key brought from their warehouse to Gulf Breeze. Anywho, he said he would just manually cut it for me. So $99. I don't have a fob, but I don't need a fob. I have the other fob. So $99 this. And it's made out of good metal, and I'm not afraid it's gonna break off in my lock on my driver's door. So yeah, so if it ever happens to you guys, I don't understand why they make these keys so such soft metal. I guess because it's a money racket, because that would have been $350. So $99. Yeah, that's all I paid for it. So I'm like super excited. Because I have to manually lock the door in order to leave the car running for Juliet, and I'm not going to leave her in my car without the AC going and without it locked, because people steal your dog. But yeah, she goes literally she goes everywhere with me. So I do appreciate my daughter. Had she not looked for me, I would have probably went to my appointment this morning and paid $350, but I sure didn't want to. But anyway, I'm getting there. I got my car insurance paid. I got my oh, that hurts. The only problem with Juliet, she goes from this window to the other window, and she's got her nose prints all over the car. But anyway, I was just really kind of going through it there for a while. I was just like, I wasn't feeling well, but not only that, just sometimes it feels like you're taking, one step forward and two steps back. But, and I'm not new or a stranger to hard times. And, it's just part of life. But there for a few days, I was like, gee whiz. One, because the stupid car company that oops, I accidentally pressed that. Financed this car. They literally, which we didn't really have much of a choice, because me and my daughter, both of our vehicles broke down at the same time. Both of them not fixable. In other words, we had to sell them just for, like $300 or $400, because they weren't repairable. So that we were without a vehicle for like a month, and I was sick, and Maddie, I guess she was looking around on the internet and such, but yeah, they charged us an outrageous number to finance this car. And then here's the kicker. So they said the bill's due on the 3rd, but yet they haven't been pulling the payment out of my account until the 8th. And so now they want to... It's okay, Juliet. I gotta pay attention. You got it, baby girl. So anyway, yeah. So now they want to charge me like $300 something late charges. I'm like, wait a minute, man, you didn't even try to take it out of my account on the 3rd, so why am I being charged? It's just a mess. But I was like, is what it is. I can't let it get me down. I can't let it frustrate me. Just one day at a time, one foot in front of the other. But I was thinking, because of the rental prices today, I'm paying $1,550 a month. That's outrageous. The only reason I'm able to do this is because that includes my power, water, garbage, and cable. That's the only reason. If it didn't include that, I wouldn't be able to do it. So, well, here's what I'm thinking about doing. So I'm thinking about saving up my money to get myself situated, which I'm kind of getting there. I'm finally kind of settling in, and things getting taken care of, and I can check things off on my list. But I'm thinking about saving my money up and getting me one of those bread box trucks, the ones that haul the like bread, what I'm talking about, like and of course I can't think of one. It's called a bread box truck. Anywho, because I need to look at it, because I don't know what the what size engine is in it and stuff like that. But think about it, one of those bread box trucks would be like it would be about the size of a tiny home. I just have to do the I have to renovate it, but I have an empty space there. But I was looking because anyway, because I have to run my car nonstop because I have Juliet. So I was looking at these portable generators you can get, and you can get a Jackery, and I'm thinking, and then you get this thing, it's called Arctic Chill. Anywho, I'm thinking about getting both of those, because I could use both of them if I do decide to get a box truck, a bread truck, and try to redo it for to live in it, like a van on wheels. I know I follow one lady, she does that. Anyway, I'm just kind of intrigued, but I'd have to see, I'd have to make sure that it's not where you can only go so many miles per hour, because if I got something like that, I would want to travel in it. It's just me and Juliet, and it needs to be enough where I could, pull my car behind it, because, I go places I want to drive, plus I got to work, so there's that. But I can DoorDash anywhere. Hey, Miss Rita, thanks for dropping by. Yeah, it's just crazy, the prices. But yeah, if I could get me one, I just have to have some help revamping it. But hey, I'm pretty creative, though, believe it or not. So, hey, Candace, I'm driving, but I brought y'all along. I finally got the mount where I could do my GPS and leave that one going. And you can see Juliet, she's doing her thing. You was babysitting, Miss Rita? Yeah, I had to babysit my grandbabies earlier. Those grandbabies are a mess. I love mine, I sure do. Oh, I think you're probably pretty creative with that. Hey, that BLT sounded really good. I'm making myself some red beans. They're in the crock pot with Kaneka sausage, and then I'll make rice. I'll cook some rice when I get home. But if I eat when I get home, I just kind of get to where I like sweets, but I don't know, My appetite hadn't been the best in the world, but it's all right. Juliet, you're such a mess. So, yes, I'm very frugal. I don't like to spend a lot of money. I haven't been over here in this part of town in a while. I normally don't take these orders this far, but I'm like, well, Juliet, she's such a mess. She's so excited. Back and forth, back and forth. I enjoyed your song, Candace. We got lots of singers. There's a funny story about mine. I had to have surgery on my neck 3 times. And that was always my passion, was singing. Well, for about 3 years after the surgeries, I couldn't do anything but croak. All right, Miss Rita. I couldn't do anything but croak. Literally croak. And I just kept trying, and finally I feel like the Lord has restored my voice. That was my dream when I was a little girl. I was going to be a singer. 214, here we go. Well, that didn't turn out, but hey. Are you waiting for DoorDash? DoorDash? 3. Okay, guys, I'll be right back.
Requested you leave the order at their door. They added the following instructions. Leave at my door.
I'll be right back. Okay, so yeah, I didn't take my little thingy here when she barks. Sorry, guys, but I can buzz it and she will stop. So, so if they do a contactless one, I have to take a picture of it. You ready, Juliet? Let's go, baby girl. Looks like it's going to take me back the way I came. Oh, I really didn't feel like, well, I haven't been singing that long, Candace. I mean, I did sing when I was younger. I did a few weddings and a few funerals, but yeah, I didn't pursue it. I don't know, but it's always kind of been my passion. I love music, and I like weird stuff. Like I am a huge fan of Andrea Bocelli. Let's see where. Oh, heck no, they want me to go all the way in pace? I don't think so. But anyway, I don't know. But I do enjoy singing in the car, though. I really do. And, you know, when you lose your voice and you can't sing, it's like, I was so frustrated. But, the Lord was gracious to me, and my voice has come back, thank God. Anywho, whew. So yeah, that's the story on my voice. A friend of mine said that on YouTube, that some people do karaoke, but I haven't seen any, like, I guess they do it and you listen. I don't know. I have no idea. And I'm not going to go to any bar. Them days are over. I didn't lose anything there. Yeah, but Machelle, talking about me, I had a little wild hair there for a while. God had to, he had to bring me down and put me in my place. He did. I say which I won't say all of it, but a lot of the issues I've had in life, some of them could have been avoided had I just been obedient. But I think for me, though, it was like I didn't know how to handle the pain. And, of course, if you're someone with my background, and the things that I've gone through, it was very difficult for me to trust. But I've learned, I'm 52 years old, and I've learned that, you know what, I don't have to like a person's behavior, but I do have to love them. Now, let me just give you, this is a side note. I'm sorry, but God's working with me on this one. But I cannot love no pedophile. I can't. I can't do it. And I've been talking to God about, like, what am I supposed, I don't understand this. But, I don't know. I mean, he'll let me know what he wants me to know whenever he does. It's so funny because my journey with the Lord, and he's always came through and answered. This is what I was saying about Miss Rita when she came by and said, hey, on my YouTube channel that night, it was a couple of nights ago, it wasn't really that anything she said, she just said, hey, Machelle, but it was the timing in which she said it. And I had just, I don't know if y'all heard that earlier, but I had just got, kind of got done with my pity party, and I was like, Lord, I don't really think anybody would even notice if I wasn't here or not. I wasn't thinking suicide or anything like that, but I just felt like, I mean, why are you keeping me here? What am I doing? I'm not doing anything to benefit anybody. And, sometimes we don't know the answers to those questions, but but shortly after Miss Rita came on my YouTube channel and she said, hey, Machelle, and I'm thinking, she's got like 9,000 subscribers. Well, she would say, hey to me. I'm very humble by it, but it really, really did touch my heart because I felt like God was saying, Machelle, you're not alone. There are people, they know you're here. It can, I spend 99% of my time alone. Juliet, of course, I got Juliet. But, so is life. I've just got to roll with it and keep pressing forward. Things are starting to line up. Like I said, I got my car payment made. I got my insurance made. I got another key from my car made. So those are the things that I was like really having to, I don't like being in a position where if something happens, I don't have any money. I just don't think it's just not the way to live. We have to be good stewards of our money. So I'm a very simple person. I live very simple. I eat very simple. I don't do makeup. I'm a t-shirt kind of person. Oh no, Juliet, please tell me you didn't poop in the car. Juliet. No, she didn't. You got to go potty? I may need to take her to the potty. Okay, let me pull over. I'm going to pull over, guys, and to let her out. Because that was bad. You got to go potty? Hold on. All right, guys, I'll be right back. But I got to let her go potty. Just a minute, it's all right. Okay. I got to get turned around, Juliet. Yeah, I'm very simple-minded. Y'all got to pull over. I got to let her see if she needs to go potty because she's acting kind of wild and crazy. Let me see if she's got to go because her stomach's been upset. Be right back. Do you need to go potty? You need to go potty? Oh, come on. False alarm. Y'all, it's some kind of hot here in Florida. False alarm. Hey, Slim Twiggy. Yeah, yeah, well, you're special to a lot of us, Miss Rita. And you know what? What's so unique about Miss Rita is, you know, and I think from a lot of us, we're all kind of, you know, we're all kind of open books, but it's your simplicity and your uniqueness as far as like your genuineness. It radiates. And that's why you have all these subscribers, because people see that in you. You know, you sound very humble. And I am as well. I'm a very humble person. You know, I'm just trying to get through this life like everybody else. And I'm really not a negative person. I'm usually very upbeat, and I just take it as it comes, because, you know, some things you just can't help in life, and you just have to take it each day as it comes. You know, I'm grateful that I have my, you know, I start feeling bad about certain things going on in my life. I reflect on, I have 3 healthy children. I have 6 healthy grandchildren. I have a healthy dog. I have a roof over my head. I have a car to drive. I got clothes and I got food. So I have no room to, you know, get on my pity party. And I will. Sometimes I do. But it was just that night. I was just like, because I truly believe God has a sense of humor. Because I'm going to tell you what, we've been through some stuff, me and him. And I'm like, I'd be like, Lord, really? You really? But I have to say, though, it's my stubbornness, because if I will sit and second guess myself, or second guess what I know I should be doing. And that's why whenever he tells me something, or I feel like he's pushing me in a direction, I have to listen, because I learned. Yeah, he told me, he gave me a warning sign, but I didn't listen. Hard-headed. But then the other time, you know, well, I'm like, well, you created me, God. That's true. Because I don't know know what he was thinking, because I am one hard-headed person. But I've also used my hard-headedness to, I've done good things. And, I've, overcome a lot. And, the other thing is I'm just down to earth, very genuine. I don't have any, I'm just I'm a simple person. I don't want a complex life. I just want to be me. Enjoy my kids and my grandkids. If we have that, we truly are blessed. I really wasn't feeling like getting out and door dashing today. What is it you want to hear God laugh? Tell him your plans. Yeah, he and I, we've had some, there's been some pretty laughable moments. I'll have to share those with y'all one day. I'm telling you, it's just crazy stuff. So, here's one. Okay, here's for instance. So, when Hurricane Michael hit Panama City, I sent my daughter on ahead of me because I was trying to secure the things outside. Well, see, I knew I paused and I thought, I should probably just go on with her, knowing I was having issues with my heart rate and my blood pressure bottoming out on me. So, of course, what happened? My blood pressure and my heart rate bottomed out on me. They didn't know what was causing it. And after that, it was game over for me. I just had to go to sleep. It was almost like I was having like a narcolepsy episode or something. But even though they had put, at that time, I don't think I did go ahead already, went through the sleep studies. But anyway, so I was awakened by my phone going off. And it was these people that were living there. This was like a travel trailer park, and it was on the water. Anyway, so it was this other lady who had stayed behind. And let me see. No, I ain't going in the mall for that. Anyway, well, there's not. Oh no, I'm not going in the hospital. There was a few people that stayed behind. I didn't purposely stay behind. It just so happened that way. They called me and they told me, like, you need to get out of that trailer and get down here into the house. And I explained to them, I'm like, well, I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna try my best to gather myself up, but I'm having an episode. Well, so I went down there, but I was so lethargic. I was so tired. I just wanted to lay my head down and go to sleep because my heart rate was apparently, it was dropping down like the 20s and 30s. Anyway, so I managed to get myself down there, but because of how I was acting, I was so tired and I couldn't keep my eyes open. They made the assumption that they thought I was on drugs. So they put me in a room with the dogs. I kid you not. They put me in a room with the dogs, and when they were done doing whatever they were doing, they came and got me because we all went into the bathroom, but I was still having trouble staying awake. I was just tired. I mean, your heart rate's that low, you're going to go to sleep. But it was afterwards that was so horrible. I apparently dropped my phone, which had my debit card. They took my phone from me, and it just went all downhill after that because they had the assumption that I was on drugs, which I wasn't. Anyway, my doctor didn't figure out what was causing my heart rate and my blood pressure to go down. I figured it out after Hurricane Michael because I wasn't able to go get my thyroid medication, and I didn't have another episode. So I put 2 and 2 together, and I looked it up. The generic for Synthroid, levothyroxine, can cause bradycardia and hypotension. So I didn't have another episode. Oh, and that, I don't know if I, oh yeah, I even had I still got a heart monitor in my chest, because they caught an episode when I was in the hospital. I had a small heart attack. I was in the hospital, and they caught my heart rate and my blood pressure going, and I'd been telling the doctor something's wrong. That's when they did the sleep study. So I mean, I'm here. This lady said and I told them, I was like, you know, we don't know what's causing it. At that time, I didn't know what was causing it. Anyway, they held my phone, guys, and then it was like, it wasn't even like a week after Hurricane Michael, and my best friend, she just collapsed and died. So I was really, really going through it, and I thought, Lord, I don't think I can take much more. But, you know, he pulled me through it. Me and my daughter, we stayed at one of the FEMA camps that you have to stay at, because there was nothing, you know, there that was livable. But anyway, you know, what a mess. So, yeah, God, he knows how to put me in check, that's for certain. Now, I don't think God caused all those things, but I do think sometimes he allows things to happen for a reason. And sometimes we just don't know what that reason is. I should never ever second guess him, because he always has my back. But I can honestly say, my daughter can never say, I've never been one of those people that, like, you know, sit back, you know, and not help myself. I've done everything I know to do to help myself. I mean, and quitting is never an option. So, there you go. That's a crazy mess about me. I got more stories. I got tons of stories. You just would not believe. I got abducted by some gypsies one time. I kid you not. That one, I was like, Lord, I was trying to get my sailboat to Pensacola from Panama City. These people were gypsies. Oh, my word. They said, oh, they said, hey, V. I actually got to see V in Norfolk when I was in Norfolk, Virginia with my daughter. Okay, now I got another one going off. So anyway, just sometimes you just gotta go with it. And it's been times where just every second of my life was difficult to live. But he's been faithful. He brought me through. He always bring you through. It may be painful going through it. I ain't gonna say it won't. It's not gonna be painful, but he always does bring you through. And you may question, like, Lord, I don't know if that's if I can handle much more. Don't worry, he's got you. It's I could literally write a book with crazy stuff that's happened in my life. Some of my fault, because I didn't heed to what he was telling me, but a lot of it wasn't my fault. You know, just people being, you know, I don't know, people have gotten to the point, like, people don't talk to people anymore, you know. That's the reason I get out and DoorDash, because I want to talk to somebody. I want to see people. Plus, I don't have to supplement my income. But, you know, people are just so, people don't really want to talk to you. If you talk to somebody, they look at you like you got a third eye. But, you know, it can be quite fun, though. I'll be honest with you. To see people's reaction whenever you start talking to them. Anywho, you know, the last Pizza Hut I worked at, they called it the geriatric Pizza Hut. All right. No, I'm not going that far. Okay, guys. Good night. Oh, no. I'm not doing this order. This is a party. It looks like a party. They want gallon drinks? No. No, I'm not doing that. Sorry, I just don't feel like carting all that stuff. You can unassign yourself. So I do 2 delivery things. So yeah, I do 2 delivery things. Pensacola High School. Okay, we'll go get a different one. So I do two apps at one time. The waiter app, I just kind of let it play on the in the back. If it's an order that's on my way to another order, I'll pick it up. Just depends on how tired I am. But yes, Miss Juliet, she loves to get out of the house. What'd you say, Juliet? She gets so tired though. Bye, Miss Rita. So yeah, I know, V. It's bad. It's just really bad. And I've been trying to kind of inch my way into the local politics here, and I'm not impressed with our new mayor. I've been listening to the city council meetings, and literally, he does not act like he knows what he's even. He doesn't even answer a question. He just goes all the way around it, and he never completely answers. It's just crazy. But yeah, it's bad. Hey, but I don't know if y'all have a steak and shake. Do y'all have a steak and shake there, V, in Norfolk? You can get a double cheeseburger and a French fry for $7, and y'all, that's a steal. Because most places like $15. Yeah, I don't eat out a lot. I spend more money on her food than anything. And she's being testy now because I cooked her meat and didn't give her any more raw meat because she threw up like twice, and she had diarrhea. And I thought, well, maybe I need to cook the meat. So I cooked the meat, the rice, and the vegetable, the peas and carrots, and she won't touch it. Here it is. I had a whole crock pot full of it. Yeah, but you know what? I don't mind spending on the dogs. I really don't. I keep forgetting to give her her heart guard and her flea medicine, though. I do keep forgetting that. I get easily sidetracked. All right, guys, I'm going to leave y'all with Juliet. I got to run in here and get this order. I'll be back. She'll be guarding. I have to take my glasses off because if I don't, they'll fog up the minute I get outside. I'll be back, guys. And off we go. Now if I get out of the car after being in the AC, I get out of the car and my glasses fog up. Never a dull moment with me. Juliet, she gets so tired. Oh, y'all did have a steak and shake, but they closed it? Ah, that stinks. Yeah, because I like it. The burgers are little burgers. I mean, I always get the double cheeseburger because I give her a patty. She's so spoiled, and she gets a pup cup. She's a mess. She's getting tired. Her eyes are getting tired. She'll want to lay her head in my lap. And she'll stretch herself over the where the cups go here. I'll move the cups. She'll stretch herself over it and try to rest. But the minute she feels me hitting the brakes or here's the blinker, she's back up. So I don't know. Michelle, take a pic of the food drop. What do you mean? I don't know. I'm confused, V. What are you talking about? The food drop. I do have to take a picture. They're still doing, people are still ordering contactless orders. And so with DoorDash, the people have gotten to where they've been stealing food. Like people stealing food, like when you go to pick the food up, that they've moved all the shelves back. This thing's gonna jump. They've moved all the shelves back where you have to ask an employee from the restaurant for your food because people stealing food. I mean, I'm not listening. I do understand people are going through tough times. I get it. I'm not trying to judge nobody. But, and I've actually known what it's like to be hungry. So, I mean, I get it. But let me just tell you guys, if y'all are ever trying to save money and you got to feed your dog, do not give them beans. Don't do it. It's horrible. I will never make that. Me and Matt, I had that bright idea. Look, I'll make them some beans and rice. Y'all, it was bad. Oh yeah, I do have to leave. I take a picture when I leave it. Yeah, I like steak and shake. I love. I'm not. I mean, I like the little shoestring fries too. They're pretty good. Juliet's got a whole bed over here. She's got 3 pillows in here because it's like, you know what, I'm gonna make it comfortable for you. Because she'll go to sleep. She will. She'll get tired. She'll ball up and go to sleep. She hadn't ate all day. No, you can't come over here yet, baby. No, you can't come get in my lap. You don't like that, do you? Yeah, beans. Exactly. That was so stupid of me. I was so dumb. I should have never done that. But anyway, I was going to tell y'all something. So one time, Romeo and Juliet were in the back. I'm door dashing. Juliet, no. Was it Juliet? I don't remember which one it was Romeo. Diarrhea everywhere. And he comes crawling through the mid-console here, over the console, in the front seat. So now I not only have diarrhea all over the back, but now I got diarrhea on the center console, all over the front. I had to go home, bathe both of them, and then I had to clean the car. So yeah. I DoorDash, but everybody's food goes in the trunk. I mean, of course, I clean the car, but I really do need to clean my car again. But yeah, yep. But you know, you can't. And I will say though, it was Romeo because I remember he was whining. He never would whine like that. It was a different behavior, and I should have listened to him. So when I see her, so I'm like, I better stop and see if she needs to go to the bathroom. Flashbacks from that. That was horrible. Oh, the things. I tell you what. But, so, I was telling you guys, yeah, I've been kind of in a little bit of a funk. I don't know how to explain it, but when, I got things going on personally and, whether it's spiritually, physically, financially, sometimes I just have to kind of step back and just kind of, I just have to be still, just like God says. I have to be still. I have to take it in and just say, because I know He's going to pull me through. It just sometimes it's, as a human being, we want answers, and it's not that I don't want to be around people. I don't know. I'm just if I'm not in a good spirit, I try not to. I try not to get on. I try not to bring other people down whenever I'm going through something. So yeah, I kind of had to take a little step back. And my other doctor told me, so I got this spot on my tongue. Okay, now I quit smoking like 10 years ago. 10 years ago, Michelle. 2 years ago, I quit smoking, but I have this spot on my tongue, and it hurts. It's just weird. It's like a white spot on my tongue. It's not a sore or anything like, it's just a white spot on my tongue. Anyway, it hurts, and I can use the Cepacol lozenges, and it helps some, but yeah, it does. It hurts. Some days is worse than others. So I need to go make an appointment with my ear, nose, and throat doctor, but I really don't want to. I'll be honest with y'all, I'm just so tired of doctors. If you've seen my arms, you'll be like, what? I have so many scars from IVs, tests, you name it. They've put me through it. And, what's really sad is I'm kind of let down a little bit by the I'm let down by the medical community a lot bit. Not just a little bit, but a lot bit. And even though I had my thyroid taken out, I got to pull over. We got the ambulance coming. I don't know whether they're turning or not. Better stop. Okay. But anyway, if I'd known what I know now, I said, you know what, leave it. Leave my thyroid. I've been like, I'll take my chances, because although I don't know, because I was pretty sick there, but I don't know. I think I would, if I had it to do over again, I think I would have just said, you know what, just leave my thyroid. I'll take my chances. I know that whatever it is, gonna be, it's gonna be, because I'm gonna tell you what, living without your thyroid gland is not I wouldn't want anybody to go through it. It just, it affects every aspect of your body, just about. And they finally got me on a regimen, but it's been tough. But I made it. We'll make it. I'm always joke with people. I'm like a weed. You can't kill me. And I'm just one of those people. I just, you know, I can walk around on a pain scale of 10. I can. Most people would be laid out and I'm walking around. I've always been that way. I've just been able to have a high tolerance for pain. But I tell you what, the last episode that I had to go through with whenever I had to go without my thyroid medicine after Hurricane Michael, my TSH was 221 or 212, and normal is 0.5 to 1.5. My face was swelling, my tongue was all swollen. Yeah, it was bad. They put me in the hospital, but I mean, literally, I could have done what they did in the hospital at home. But I think they did put me in the hospital because they didn't want to risk, you know, me having any kind of heart problems because of my levels being so high. But yes, you know, I truly believe I'm not going to go not a one day sooner than God wants me. And I know that I will feel better when I get on a regimen of walking. I know I keep saying that, but I'm finally getting situated, you know, here in Pensacola, kind of finding my groove now, and, you know, things are starting, you know, I've been able to take care of things one at a time, and little by little I'll get there. But it is really, really hot here. Really hot. What's the temperature like in Norfolk right now, V? But yeah, I was thinking, you know what? Somebody was telling me that, you know what? You go on these live streams at night. I didn't realize, but literally, there's a lot of people at nighttime that don't sleep, or they have issues trying to go to sleep. Anyway, they were like, you know, start a live stream. It was pretty interesting. A lot of new people that they didn't meet. I'm gonna have to try that out. And as far as like going into the bad neighborhoods, I mean, I don't normally, I'm not one of those people. I'm not fearful, because I feel like I'm going to go when God tells me. I've escaped death so many times, it's unbelievable. And I'll probably be the one to go out with a bang. But anywho, you know, I'm just in this life trying to get through it. I got a no sign. Okay, 12:26, here we go. All right, guys, I'll be right back. Hey, that's enough. No. Don't you do it. Sarah, she sees me getting this, I'll vibrate. When I vibrate it, she thinks it's coming from her butt. I'll be right back. Juliet. No, quiet. Quiet. Okay, I'm back. So, okay, guys, let me just tell y'all how faithful God is. So, when I had to stay in Panama City until my daughter graduated high school. Hurricane Michael hit in her senior year. So we had from October to May to endure whatever we had to endure so she could finish up high school, because I promised her I wouldn't move her during her high school years, and I held to that promise. Even after, you know, I went through all this crap with my ex-husband, who passed away, y'all. That's so real weird. He passed away June the 13th. Just unexpected. But anyway, you know, he attacked me, he tried to kill me, and it was a mess. But I managed to figure out a place. But I'm gonna tell y'all what, I was so sick. I was so sick. I wouldn't wish that on nobody. But anyway, so when me and my daughter moved back here to Pensacola, I put I had got my stuff, put it in a storage, what little bit I could salvage after Hurricane Michael, put it in the storage unit. I had to move it to a different storage unit because the one that had my stuff, it was actually, my stuff was in my best friend's storage unit, Trudy. So I had to, and then one of her units, we had looters. They stole a lot of my stuff. But anyway, what I had left, I put it in storage. And so and I told her, I was like, you know, we're going to go to Pensacola. She goes, well, where are we going to live? I said, well, Maddie, I said, I don't really know, because we had tried to find a place, but, you know, we weren't successful. So we loaded up, came to Pensacola, and there's a place here in Pensacola you can go if you're living in your car, and you just need somewhere to park your car where you feel safe. And it's a place, it's called Sean's Outpost. Not anything fancy or anything like that. And he's, you know, you have to ask him, can you come to his property and park your car? And when I tell you there's nothing fancy there, you know, but he does try to help you clear out an area where, you know, where you can pitch a tent. And I said, well, you know, Maddie, I was like, well, this is what it is. This is what we got to deal with. I said, I don't know the next step. I just know that I'm trusting in the Lord, and I know that He'll see us through it. Well, my oldest son, came and got us. We only stayed one night there. He came and got us. But he and my daughter, my youngest daughter, they put me in a college dorm. And I had to live with these folks for like 3 months. I was like, Lord, please, I can't do this. So then, me and my daughter, we found us an apartment, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, wasn't anything fancy. We didn't have any furniture. We had 2 air mattresses, and that was it. And also, so I had to deal with Hurricane Michael, Trudy dying on me a week after I don't remember, a week or 2 after Hurricane Michael. She's up and died. They think that she had an aortic aneurysm. So I dealt with that. Then I had to deal with, you know, finding a place. All while my daughter had surgery scheduled to have her nose repaired from when she was thrown off of a horse. All that in Panama City. And my daughter, so I'm gonna have to go take her to surgery. You know, we have a toy poodle. So when we got here, like I said, we stayed at Sean's Outpost and for one night, and then me and my daughter moved into this college dormitory. Anywho, I survived there. We got us an apartment. didn't have any furniture. So then my credit was shot. And so I went to Rooms to Go, and I bought her a bedroom set, and I bought us a couch. And I paid it off within 90 days, so I wouldn't have to deal with I didn't have to pay such ridiculous interest rate. So then we moved over close to the Cordova Mall area, so I could, one, so she could be close to work, but two, so I could easily DoorDash. So moved over there, then she met her husband, they got married, and then I went up to Norfolk. I bought more furniture. I'm stopping at a green light. I bought more furniture. I bought a table, and I bought myself a bed and a rocking chair, like a recliner rocker, which I've now given to my daughter because I couldn't bring it back. So I paid that furniture off also in 90 days. What I'm trying to say is, listen, I don't care what you're going through, God will pull you through it. It's good, and I'm not going to tell you it's not going to hurt. It may hurt a little bit. There was many days, and my daughter would just kind of look at me, but she knew, I don't have the answers. I don't know about tomorrow. I'm just trusting in the Lord that tomorrow will, take care of itself. And, I truly believe God can work. If you really, really are trying hard, God He's gonna help you. And now it ain't gonna be a bed of roses, but you know what? But when He pulls you through on the other side, I promise you, you're gonna come out of it a lot stronger. Now, do I want to go through it again? No, I do not. That was tough, really tough. I made it through it by the grace of God. But don't buy into the lies that Satan tells you. And so, whenever I come through these trials that are very difficult for me, I'm kind of understanding now. I know it's the devil's tactics. He starts telling me, you know what? Where are you? You're alone all the time. Nobody don't care. They couldn't care less about you. They never come see you, never call you, nothing else. But you know what? I do. I have Juliet. I have the Lord, and you know what? I enjoy getting on the live streams and talking with you guys. But then sometimes I have to pull back and say, you know what? God's gonna pull me through it, but I'm not of good company to be around. That's when I'm kind of going through something. It's not that any one particular thing that anybody can fix. It's not. It's just I'm going through a spiritual battle. And God will always bring me out triumphantly in the end, but sometimes when we're in the valley, it hurts a bit. It really does. And so I empathize with anybody going through a spiritual battle, and just as well as emotional or physical battle. It's tough. It really is. But I will tell you this, God is faithful. He is faithful. He will do it. Just keep pressing forward. Don't give in. Just got to get through it. One day at a time, one step at a time. Yeah, when my daughter and and both of our vehicle broke down at the same time, and neither one of them were repairable, and so we were without a vehicle for a month. And I was just like, Lord, I don't see you in all this. I don't know what's going on, but I don't see you in all this. I don't see how you're going to fix this or work it out. But He does. But it was tough. It was very tough. But hopefully my daughter learned something from it, and that is, you never give up. You can't stop. You just got to keep going. Keep pressing forward. And, stay in contact with the Lord. Because when man has failed you, God will never fail you. I promise you that. Alrighty, I got to go get this order. You can't have my water. All right, I'll be back, guys. Take the glasses off. Be right back, Juliet. You don't bark now. No barking. Okay, Miss Juliet. I'm back. Oh, so I left out a few things I wanted to tell y'all, which are important. So, when I was, after Hurricane Michael, nobody could get to us. We were, that trailer park was tore up. It was the one beside me, the travel trailer, it picked it up and it was laying on its top. It's just stuff everywhere. And these people that were there, they wouldn't give me, I didn't know where my phone was. I thought it was lost. It wasn't, they had my phone. So I got me a chair and I sat down at the end of my travel trailer. There was no place to get, and it was hot. It's the aftermath of these storms that are the worst. And I began to pray, and I was like, Lord, I don't know what's going on here, but I need you. I really need you right now. I need you to send somebody, because I don't know what's going on, but I could sense that these people were they were not kind. Let me just put it that way. And I just didn't have the energy or the strength, especially with my heart rate kept dropping like that. So I was like, I really, I need you right now. Well, I looked up. Here's the thing. I didn't just pray that prayer verbally. I wrote that prayer on a notepad. I used to do that all the time because it was my way of saying to Satan, you know what? You can tell me it wasn't from God all you want, but here's my prayer request to him. I asked him and he delivered. I looked up and 3 ladies were walking towards me. They were from a church in, I want to say, Fort Walton Beach. And they were there trying to help people who needed to get out of there. Because this was like 2 or 3 days after the hurricane. Apparently rescue was able to clear a lot of the streets. And people were clearing the streets also, but the best they could, because they needed to get out. We had to have water and stuff like that. But anyway, they came to me and they said, ma'am, do you need anything? And I was like, yeah, I do. I need to get out of here. And I need to get to my daughter's house. So I drove my car No, she drove my car. I rode in the passenger seat, and the other lady followed. The other two ladies followed us. Anyway, she got me to my daughter's house. I was so grateful. But okay, so that's one thing that I can tell y'all without a doubt. God answers prayer. He does, and sometimes he has to let you exhaust yourself before you cry out to Him. You know, it's we as humans, we have this about us that we just, we think we can figure it out and do everything our way, and we usually end up making a mess of stuff, because in reality, God knows what's best for us. Even though the path, it may be a little bit uncomfortable, He does know what's best for us. So the other issue was, okay, so here it is, me and my daughter, we're back in Pensacola, we're getting our life back together, things are starting to take place. I'm out door dashing. I get a Chick-fil-A soft mint. And when you guys get to know me, whenever I can actually laugh, I love to laugh. I love to smile. This tooth right here broke on a soft mint. And I'm like, so I'm like, okay, well, this is the way it is for right now. But I'm gonna tell y'all what, I was frustrated. I was just like, I can't believe this. But it is what it is, and you know what? I'm just gonna keep pressing forward. I don't know anything else to do. And when I tell y'all, me and Maddie, I didn't have family to turn to. It was just me and her. My older kids, that's another story in itself. My son and my daughter, my oldest son, my only son, and my daughter. Oh, wait. Yeah, my oldest, well, he is my only son, but my daughter, who is the oldest, they're by my first husband. And let me just tell y'all right straight up, I can't be giving marital advice to anybody. I flonked that course, but anywho, that situation in itself, and I thought, after they got grown, that situation would be different. But it's just one of those things there's nothing I can do. I've done everything I know to do, and I just got to keep going and keep moving forward. And, that is what the Lord will handle it. I know He will. And if they're healthy and my grandkids are healthy, that's all I really care about. Because you know what? And so the YouTube channel, because I don't really get to talk to them very much. So I was like, you know what? This YouTube channel, that'll be it kind of be like my diary. Juliet, stop, baby girl. She's just pawing at my seat. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now in life. So my goals right now, I'm going to, I don't know if I'm going to, because I got to rebuild, because I gave my daughter all of the furniture, but I don't know if rebuilding means I'm going to buy a box truck. What did you say? Good night, Candace. Have a great night. Love you. I don't know if I'm going to buy a van and redo it and me and Juliet hit the road, or whether I'm going to save up money and buy me something small here, not anything big. I don't know. I'm gonna let the Lord guide. Let Him guide me. But anywho, meanwhile, I just, I got to keep moving forward. Try to, get. Now I'm kind of I'm a little bit with my feet firm on the ground. I got my car payment and the insurance taken care of. Now I got to make it up for next month, so I will be ahead. I don't like being behind. But yeah, that's about it. That's it. You'd like a lot. I thought, you know what, V? I thought about one of those bread box vans. So I follow a lady on a YouTuber on Gina. I don't know if you follow her, but she lives in a box van, like a bread box van. If you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, just think about it like a bread box van. That would be like I say a bread box, but I don't know how to label it. It'd be kind of like having a tiny house on wheels, really. So yeah, I've been looking at these generators, or I guess you would call them inverters. Not all of them are generators, but inverters. But off of Jackery, that's the name of the company. And some of them, they have like the flexible solar panels that you could I could literally put it on my car if I wanted, up on my car, because I was thinking about getting one of those Arctic chill things. Oh wow, David, where are you at? What part of the United States are you in? The United States? So yeah, so you can order one of the Arctic Chill, which is a AC that it's portable. It's small. I think you put water in it, but it'll keep. Somebody told me about it. It was like, you get one of those and you will love it. So anyway, I was thinking about something like that, because if I go ahead and get that now, save my money, buy little things here and there. And when I'm ready to, even if I don't have the box van, done out, maybe I can live in it while I do it. But I have the certain things, like I could have like an air mattress, but I have like a one of those portable generators, and a way to cool it. Hey, Mr. Guru, how are you? I'm doing better. I'm actually doing better. I see the light at the end of the tunnel. I'll tell you, there for a while I was kind of going through it. But yeah, praise God, I'm getting there. But no, I was back on the so those Jackeries, those generators, and those it's Jackery.com. You have to go look at them. Now, if you buy those flexible with that Arctic Chill, I mean, it's. I was thinking, you know what? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Using a sun shield. Oh, as a lot of people have gotten, a lot of people are suffering, and I'm one of them. But I will just tell you, I know how to be frugal with my money. I know how to save money, and I just have to keep at it. I just have to force myself. I am having some, a few health issues that I'm having to deal with, but I didn't see it. King David, where are you at? Are you in the United States? I guess I need to figure that out first. It's hard. It's so hard. Everybody is just really, really, that's, as Christians, I mean, we got to hold each other up. We really do. And my heart goes out to anybody who's going through it financially, and, you know, because I do know what it's like. I know what it's like to be without a place. It's horrible. Let's see, what did he say? Guys, I don't know if y'all can hear me, but I'm losing signal here. I have to read yours whenever I get somewhere to stop, because, yeah, I got to pay attention to what I'm doing here. But I'm gonna tell you, let me just get this order delivered, and I'll stop for a minute. And I hate you going through that, King David. I really do. It's going to be all right, though. I can tell you that. It's going to be okay. Just hang in there. And just when you think, Lord, I can't handle it anymore, he pulls you on through. I promise you, he does. Just hang in there. $78.28. I hate that a lot of these don't have. I can't hardly see. 78. Yep, 78.28. Okay, I don't know if it's a
The customer requested you leave the order at their door. They added the following instructions. Leave at my door.
Give me a second, guys.
Hello?
Hi,
Hold on a second. Hold on. Sorry, my phone is stuck. I don't know. And just
hi, this is your DoorDash deliverer. What unit are you in? What? I don't know. Oh, okay, I see you. All right. Ah. Heck yeah. Okay, guys. Okay, so let me finish this one. Complete the delivery. All right. I just got a $20 order. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna pull over when let me get out of this neighborhood first. Yeah, I just got a $20 order. See, that's why I run that other. Oh, hey, Faith. Faith takes you for. Is this Gigba? GIAGBA? I'm trying to. I tell you what. My memory's not the best in the world. I'm gonna pull over. Oh, okay. Hi, Gigba. I'm glad you came by. So Gigba and Unspecified V, both of them, we kind of met following other YouTubers. They've kind of been down a road, you know, where people's been having their channels wiped and crap like that because we are conservatives, or, you know, have questions about what happened in 2020. You know, anyway, they're trying, and about the, you know, the clot shot. I'll just leave it at that. But anyway, I'm going to pull over just as soon as I get out of this area here. Keystone Airborne Patriot. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's so funny how we are, I find it so funny, just, and unique in itself, that how we are all just connected, not only in a physical aspect, but in a spiritual aspect as well. But you know, I mean, I'm not a religious person, but I am a spiritual person, and I don't try to hide my faith, but also I don't shove my beliefs down anybody's throat either, because that's not what God calls us to do. But anywho, as soon as I get out of this area here, I am going to pull over and read your comments, King David. But I'm wondering, do they have oh, okay, you're Airborne Poet. I remember you. I certainly do. You were living, I thought you were living with, I thought your mom was with you. I thought you were living with, either you were living with your mom or your mom was living with you. Listen, I'm not here to judge anybody, and I'm certainly not here to condemn anyone either. That's not me. I'm just me. I think we're all trying to get through this mess together. Yeah, it's bad. It really is. You know, and here it is. You got people, and I'm sure this is the case, but I did home health care. I tried home health care when I was working as a registered nurse. Anyway, and I couldn't deal with that line, working as a home health care nurse, because I couldn't fix them. I would have patients who, they weren't taking their medication, and and then you ask them, how come you're not taking your medication? And they tell you, it was like, look, it's either my medicine or food. So, they got to eat. And it just was really frustrating for me, because I couldn't fix the problem. Well, now I have a whole different perspective also from the patient aspect of it is, people are being forced to not be able to buy their medications because they got to buy food. They got to pay for rent. I mean, when you're dealing with not having, you're living on a fixed income. I mean, what if I didn't have my vehicle? If I didn't have my vehicle, I couldn't DoorDash. And the good thing about working DoorDash, and I can work it around. If I'm not feeling good, I don't have to work. I mean, I need to, but I don't have to. In other words, I can work it around if I just can't take whatever I got going on. Yeah. Well, hang in there, King David. God will bring you through it. I promise you. Just when you think you can't take it anymore, He shows you. It's when He shows up and displays His magnificence, His majesty to you. And I am always in awe. That's why I love sunsets and sunrises in the ocean. It reminds me of of His magnificence. But not only that, just of His power. It's really, really, it's to me, it's just something beautiful. But anywho, yes, we will certainly be praying for you. And reach out to your see if there's like local agencies that you could reach out to. Like here in Pensacola, they have Catholic charities, and I'm thinking about, okay, well, if I'm gonna rent long term, you know, I really do need to get my place. I'm not pushing it though, because I don't have any furniture or, you know, anything like that. So right now I just need to get myself situated, and then I can look into buying a place. But I was thinking I may have to get Catholic charities to give me a hand. I don't like to do that, but if I have to, I have to. Yeah, we are. That's too funny, V. Yeah, we are us oldies. So I told y'all know at the Pizza Hut in Norfolk, they called the Pizza Hut I worked at, they called it the geriatric Pizza Hut. I was like, yeah, we got each other's back. When our backs go out, we got each other. It was funny. I thought it was funny. But anyway. Yeah, I sure tell you what, I sure miss Romeo and my daughter so bad. I really do. But, no. I needed to be down here for many different reasons. You know, one, so I can be around my grandkids. But two, I know this area really well. So I know where I should take an order at night and where I shouldn't. Because, I mean, there are some areas that, yeah, I'm not gonna. But most of them I will take. Okay, hold on. I'm in the wrong one. Tokyo Japanese. Did I pass it? Yeah, I did. I passed it, guys. Okay, I gotta turn around. It's quite all right. I thought it was gonna rain today, but it didn't rain. Which I like the rain, so no big deal. Yep. Hey, y'all, I saw CanCon, he's made it big. I forget the group that he's with, but I was like, all right, I'm so happy for him. He you know, he's doing well. And that's awesome. But, you know, it's sad what people had to go through, though. I'll be honest with you. It really is. But, Ray, are you aware of a creature in your car? Yes, I am. Me and Juliet, we talk. We know each other's language. Okay, I see they're trying to get me to take another order. Give me just a second. Sure, why not? So now I got an order. I got 2 orders, $26, and it only take me. Yes, CanCon, he's doing well for himself. I'm so excited for him. Okay, so I got 2 orders. I'm gonna pull up here. It may not like it, but I'm gonna do it. I roll up and put my flashers on. That's what I do. Because I'm not leaving. All right, guys, I'll be right back. I'll be right back, Juliet. They're going to watch you. Look. I wish they could talk to you. I'll be right back, baby. No barking. Be a good girl. one down. Second one picked up. Okay. Second order done. Okay. So I'm going to the first one. It's on my way. You know, I like doing DoorDash. I mean, I like working at Pizza Hut, but here's the problem. I can't take Juliet with me. And for right now, because she's away from Romeo, she's kind of been a little bit sad. Okay, she's Juliet. Was you a good girl? It says I'm not supposed to do a U-turn, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Wait a minute. Oh, no. Okay, I gotta. Okay, give me a minute, guys. I gotta figure out this. Yeah, it's taking. Okay, so I gotta take the Tokyo order first. Yeah, I thought it was on the way, but it's not. It's all right. No big deal. You just have to run up and down Highway 90. Yes, she got her little pink bows. Although I'm not happy with that groomer. And I'll tell you why. I keep Juliet very clean. They cut her, but I know they didn't bathe her because, you know, after a while, you know, dogs, you got to get them from a bath. Well, I had bathed her like 2 weeks before. You know, I try to put it off as much as possible. Oh no. All right, guys, my phone is going to die. If it goes out, y'all know my phone cut out. But anyway, I don't know. I know they cut her, but yeah, she still smelled like she did whenever I dropped her off. So there's that. But anywho, I got to get me a charger for the car for my this phone that I'm on live stream with. This phone here, it's the port and it's mixed up. The charging port in it is messed up, so I can't. I have to put it on the wireless charging mount. The other one, I mean, it's fine, but it won't. It's getting low though. Yeah, I agree. But you know what? I'm realizing more and more people are just how dishonest people are. But I'm going to be honest with you. What really got me, Gigba, was while I was there, they put they took her collar off and her leash and handed it to me. And they put this nylon rope around her neck and put it through the loop. So when she pulled it, basically it was like choking her. And I reached down there. It's like, no, you can't do that. You're gonna. I mean, they will damage their trachea. And it bothered me so bad. I ended up calling them back. I was like, please do not leave my dog around like that. I said, I know everybody's animals is special, but I mean, I was like, I can't have. I don't want nothing to happen to her. I said, that's not okay. And so she said, well, we'll put it around her. Behind her front legs, around her chest. I say, yeah, do that, but please don't put it around her neck. Gigba, V knows this, but because I told her about him, but there's this guy on YouTube called under Veterinary Secrets. Anyway, he gives out a lot of good things for like holistically treating your dogs. He even gives out recipes for homemade dog food or you know, like treats and stuff. But yeah, so I'm not. I agree. I'm not taking her back there. No, I mean, yeah, I'd rather pay another $50 or $75, but I want to make sure my dog is taken care of, because that was her first time to the groomers away from Romeo. She's always went with Romeo, and yeah, that was not cool. Yeah. Anyway, but the other thing, and yeah, that was one thing with this groomer though. It always had me kind of like questioning was. They would keep Romeo and Juliet, they would keep them all day long. Well, that was all day long. I didn't know if they'd been pottied. Did they get food to eat? But anyway, yeah, so it's time to find another one. Yeah. I really wished I could do it, but I have tried. Y'all, I got a picture of Juliet. She looks like Chewbacca off of, I think it's Star Wars or Star Trek. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Yeah, I can't. I got to be comfortable wherever I leave her. Yeah, I'm not that. But anyway, okay, Did not think this one through. It's all right. I think it's going to be all right. Yeah. Yeah, not too much further. I'm pretty quick driving. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? That's very true, V. I will. I actually will do that. I don't, because I don't know. And you know what? It's really sad. I worked at a nursing home. I tried that also outside of home health care. I couldn't do the nursing home either because it was so bad. It was so bad. They wanted me to sign the MARS, which was their medication sheets. They wanted me to sign my name that I gave medications. I wasn't even working there because they were up for a joint review where they come in and audit you. I said, oh, no. I said, I ain't signing nothing. I'm not putting my name on something I didn't do. So, yeah, I was like, okay, I can't. Just the world is just crazy these days. I'm like, what has gotten into people? I just don't understand. Everybody's about themselves. It's like, nobody cares about their fellow human beings that live in, we all on this earth, but how could you do that? How could you allow these patients who are paying, their families paying for them to be there, how could you allow them to go without their medications and say that you were giving them their medication? That's horrible. And then I've seen some videos where how they mistreat the elderly, especially the AIDS, like beating them. It's bad. These people probably think they can never get their pizza. Yeah, I normally only take an order whenever it's on the way. Somehow or another, I looked at it wrong. What's up, Juliet? Yeah, I'm only 1.4 miles from there. Yeah. It's crazy. I just don't understand people like it. It's just crazy. People are so evil and so just hard-hearted. Like nobody really stops to think, oh, how would you feel if that were you? Or how would you feel if that were your family member? I just can't do that. I'm sorry, but I would literally, I will eat rice, and I've eaten beans and rice. I've eaten rice and butter because that's all I had, but I made it through. Yeah, exactly. It's so funny you say that it was your mother or your daughter. I had gotten to the point, and this is the crazy part about the medical community, it had gotten to a point that I felt like my doctors weren't, I don't know, I just felt like they were just not treating me with the urgency that they should have been treating me with, and they were not listening, and that's the God's honest truth. They were not listening. And so I had gotten to the point, I had like so many freaking specialty doctors, it just got to the point I would be like, you know what, if I was your wife, or if I was your mother, what would you do next? And that's how I had just gotten to that point. But yeah, the medical community is I'm very disappointed in a lot of things. And my primary doctor, he just up and closed his practice. So that makes me think there was something going on, that he just up and, closed his practice. But, People are people. Y'all, I passed my road. Dang it. Hang on, Miss Juliet. Miss Juliet, she's such a good DoorDash buddy. Aren't you, Juliet? Hmm? And this is in this little gated place here. Gig by. I told V, y'all got to go check out Miss Rita's Roost. Miss Rita. I don't know how I happened upon her live stream, but she just brightens my day. She's just got the sweetest spirit about her. She really does. Okay, now I got to figure out how to get in here. Three 5-1-5-5. I don't know why these doors, I can never reach them. 35155. No, pound. Okay. He is 3515. I can't see. Mm-hmm. 3515. I bet he's on the other side. This looks like this little small area here. It's like 3-5. I bet it's this way. $13. Yep, here it is. I'm right here on it. I'll be right back, guys. Leave my gas glasses. Right back, Julia. All right, Miss Juliet. Alrighty, that's done. One down, one to go. Now, see, if I didn't have two phones, this wouldn't be possible. I mean, I could do it, but it'd be hard. I don't think I would. I don't think I would do very well trying to live stream and DoorDash and do waiter with one phone. Yeah, I don't think I would do very well with it. Oh yeah, I'm not sure if it's Rita's Roost. The name of the lady that I was telling y'all check out. It's Rita's Roost. She's such a sweet lady. She's just, you'll meet some great people over on her live stream. It's a break from politics. Let's just put it that way. You know, Rita's Roost. She's so sweet. And she's got like 9,000 subscribers. But you know, it's so weird. I was kind of going through, I was just going through something. And it was like, you know, Lord, I was like, I feel like I've been forgotten. I feel like you don't know, you've forgotten me somehow or another. And it wasn't too long after that I was having those thoughts and talking with God. She came on to my YouTube channel and said, "Hey, Michelle," and she's got over 9,000 subscribers. And it was all, it just touched my heart because I felt like it was God saying, "You're not forgotten." It touched me to the point I cried. It was happy tears, but yeah. And I was like, "Thank you, Lord. I'm so glad you hadn't forgotten me." Yeah, I get tired of the, sometimes I just got to take a break from it. Sometimes it's just too much. Because at the end of the day, we can only do so much. That's, I mean, I'm actually, you weren't on here, but I'm actually thinking, so I've been listening to our local city mayor meetings. They posted on YouTube. I'm kind of trying to play catch up. I am like, I have my notification on for the ones now, but I'm trying to kind of figure out, because we got a new mayor. I'm kind of trying to figure out, where he is, and what I figured out is he's not answering any questions, and that kind of raises a red flag for me. Every time they ask him questions about, well, what is the difference between what do you mean attainable housing? What do you call an attainable housing versus affordable? And so he goes into this long spiel about it, but he didn't even answer their question. And it was like, that's not good. So, and then in Panama City, boy, they got it. They're really crooked there. So, I'm in Florida. I'm telling y'all, the swamp, it runs deep and wide. These people they're evil, and they will stop at nothing to maintain power, because I believe they do not want their deep, dark secrets found out. And, some of them, it may be, evil to the point like it's not something that we want to hear about. And then some of them, it may be just they were bribed or who knows, whatever. Mm-hmm. All right. It's taking me a different route. Oh, I see. It's going to take me on the interstate. Just fine. I could probably save a lot of time. Yeah. So, I'm trying to educate myself, and I try to listen to the ones that's happened, so I can catch up, listen to all of them, and trying to, write down time stamps on my notepad so I can go back and listen to it again. Because literally, I give him benefit of the doubt. He's new. But the bottom line is this. It's our money. We pay for the things in this country. And if it's taxpayer money that's funding something, we deserve to know all the ins and outs about it. And we deserve to know it should be available to us with an understanding that any layperson could comprehend. It should, there's one thing to have freedom of information, and, they file some stuff, which there's stuff on there's stuff on there, like the budget and everything, but I can't understand one thing from the other. It makes no sense to me. So, which tells me is, they're doing it that way to make it so complicated, people will give up and say, you know what, it's the way it is. There's nothing we can do about it. No, that's not the way. No, we can't keep doing that. We have got to stand up, and we've got to demand answers, and transparency and accountability. It's our money. They answer to us. And, these woke companies that's been, they kept, like I told everybody, I was like on Truth Social. I was like, That's the one area that we can have our voices heard loud and clear, is to boycott. Well, we woke a few companies up. And, yep. Yes, she does. Yeah, I'm almost, it says 10% battery remaining. But yeah, we have to, but we do have to keep a cool head about what's going on. I'm hearing the chatter about this third indictment. It's like they really do not want him in office again, and we all know, the ones of us who are awake, we know. The other ones, they're thinking, well, he probably did, if he did something wrong, blah, 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 blah. No, there's what they call executive privilege. And he had that as a sitting president. But yeah, it's getting to the point, people are getting, we have people in Congress, we have some good ones, like what's her name? Kay Hammock. Alright, guys, I gotta watch what I'm doing here. I'm on the interstate. Yeah, like Kay Hammock, Clay Higgins, there's others, Jim Jordan. We got some good people, and we just got to keep encouraging them to keep pressing up, keep pressing them for answers. We want answers. Yeah, see, I got somebody trying to come around me and acting a fool. And I'm doing the speed limit, so I don't get it. But yep. We got to keep praying for our country, for sure. Don't worry about it, V. I'm just kind of... All right, y'all go over to Rita's live. I'm about to shut this one down anyway, because my battery's going out on me. So, all right, guys, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for dropping in. We'll chit chat another night. Love y'all. Bye.